You guys, her background is she's a hairstylist. So she knew nothing about tech. So Lisa, are you with us, my friend? So excited for you to share.
I'm here.
Yay.
Here. And what's funny is you called me a hairstylist, but I've been doing hair so long that I'm a hairdresser. I've been doing hair for 36 years. And
Wow.
just always been self-employed. Oh, there goes my little dog, of course, right when it's time for me to speak. Um, Sadie Hush. Um, so anyway, yeah, I've been self-employed my whole life and I did it in my mind to have the freedom. God, I'm so sorry. To have the freedom to create that time. But what I didn't realize, because I was 18 years old when I made that decision, that when I took time off, I was going to be losing money. Because if I'm not at the salon working, I'm not making any money. So you're always going to trade something. You're either going to trade time for money or money for time. And that didn't click with me until I was probably in my early 30s. And then I'm like, golly, I need to make like extra. So I started looking always for like something else to do, some little side gig, and just never could find it because that was always costing me time as well. And I wasn't really making the money that I was for the time that I was putting in it. I made some money, but not like I thought I would. And so anyway, now I'm in my 50s and still doing hair. But now I'm down, I'm down like 2.5 days a week. And, but I, back in the summer, it was July of 2024. I was scrolling on Facebook. I'm a scroller, not a poster. And so I came across this post, and she was making money from home. And I was like, "Oh, I want to make money from home. Like that's what I've truly wanted to do, but I just didn't know how because I don't know tech. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff." And then she said that her friend had made like $53,000 in 5 months. And I was like, holy cow, $53,000 in 5 months. That's a game changer right there. And so I kind of started watching her a little bit. Well, then she was she had made like 13,000 in 5 or 6 months or something like that. Or I mean weeks, 5 or 6 weeks. And I'm like, I've just got to check this out. So I looked it up. I pulled out the old Google and got my answer and went across the room. It was 11 o'clock at night. I'll never forget. It was 11 o'clock at night. Went and got my purse, went back across, and I started to go in at the $100 level. And I'm like, why would I do that? You can't even buy a bag of groceries for $100. Like that's not much skin in the game. Like it wouldn't have even affected me if I hadn't have even tried to make my money back. And so I'm like, I didn't even consider the 300 or the 600 because I thought if I'm going to do it, I'm going all in because I really liked the thought of building a legacy, having my kids proud of me, having them to not have to worry when they're 50 what they're going to retire on. Because that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing the last decade is worrying how we're going to build our retirement up to where we need it. I remember when Matt was a kid, a teenager, he was like, he wanted something. I'm like, Matt, we can't. I just don't have the money right now. And he goes, why don't you just work more? And
Mm.
I'm like, oh, as a mom, that hurt because I'm like, I want to be a present mom, but to be a present mom, you have to give up something. So I chose to give up some finances so I could be at all the kids' stuff. But since this program, I don't have to do that anymore because even though I don't know tech, it's so simplified because it literally says start here. Start here. And then it tells you what to do. And I'm like, I can do that. And then it tells you what to do. And I'm like, can I do that? No, wait, let me redo it. So you just rewatch the video again. And then you're like, I can do that. So, and my biggest fear was pushing a button. I've told you that before. Like when I got on TikTok, I'm like, oh, I don't know what happens if I do push that button. Well, guess what happens? Nothing. And if it does, you push another button and something else will happen. It's just so cool that we have the support. It's live and interactive. Someone is always going to be there to answer a question, and then you feed us every day, you know, hope, which is why you're the hope dealer. And you have truly even, I'm getting to do this with my daughter, you
Mm.
know, and I love that because I'm watching her grow into the woman that she's becoming, that she's meant to be. And that's so exciting to me because I just love working with her. I love creating videos with her and just taking road trips. Like when we came to the mastermind, we got to take two fun road trips. I mean, we came back to back and it was just so much fun. And just seeing the breakthroughs that, not just me and her had, but just seeing like the community people that we've gotten to know and love have so many breakthroughs. And I love it so much and I'm very, very grateful.
Mm, I love it. And I love watching you and Amber work together. It's so fun, right? It's like the money's the byproduct, but to give us what we need and want in life, but the connection you make with your children, that's priceless. And I love seeing that with you guys. So, and then I'll see you next week. I'm excited. My son runs where she lives next week, so I'm going to be there next week. I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing.